I went from being an intern to head of marketing and earning 6 figures in about 8 years, and these are the 3 things that helped me get there. And for context, my internship was at Disney, and then I went to NBC Universal, Bumble, back to Disney, and then head of marketing at Universal Music. Number 1 was moving jobs a lot. So this is purely down to the fact that I get bored easily. I was never really in a job longer than a year and a half or 2.5 years. I always just moved around quite often, and this helped me negotiate a high salary, negotiate a high position, and get more experience. So number 2 is negotiating. So I'm pretty bullish with this. When I was negotiating my job offers, I was always negotiating salary. I never went for the first offer. I think if you don't ask, you don't get, and there's always wiggle room, so you might as well ask. The worst they can say is no. And I pretty much always went with a bit of a higher offer, knowing that they would probably bring it down to a level that I was happy with anyway. So always ask. And I always did it with salary, but nowadays you can definitely do it with more in terms of your whole benefits, like your pension or your holidays, things like that. But I only really do it with my salary. Finally, I was pretty strategic with the kind of experience that I was trying to get and what I needed. So if I knew that I did need kind of experience for certain leadership roles or certain things like managing a team or launching things or being in certain markets, I would make sure to tack onto those kinds of projects or volunteer to do something or move to a position where they would give me that kind of experience, and just always seek out those experiences. Be very proactive, which I know is a little bit hard to define. Being very strategic about what things I needed and actively seeking them out.